Hey guys, welcome to today's video. It's going to be a fun little day in the life / vlog. Here is my dad saying hi to you all. So just got dropped off to Brickell City Center because I'm on the way to this restaurant called Casa Tua, and they have the best steak tartare in the whole entire world. It is so good. I will look at this menu for an hour and order the same thing every time. Their oysters are pretty good as well. I've had steak before, but like tartare is always my favorite because it's raw. Obviously, you get that nutrient dense yolk. Oh, that's my little purse, by the way. I hate carrying purses. I just find them so annoying, so I literally carry that little napkin of a bag. And then here's me looking at the other steak options. And then sometimes I like to peruse out what kind of like poisonous glyphosate infested carb sources they also serve with the, sauces that have a bunch of sugar and seed oils in them. So if you're eating out, and if it's a fancy upper echelon restaurant, they will most likely have raw food items on that menu. If not, you're probably at McDonald's. So if you think raw foods are weird or whatever, you're not at the right place. So here is me checking in on the community while waiting for my food to come. We did a $200 transformation giveaway last month. We are doing these every month. Gigi got her period back after being on our protocol and diet. This is the only diet where you lose the weight and you heal your hormones, whereas these other stupid fitness influencers make you lose your period while losing 10 pounds while you hate life and want to binge eat 24/7. So I like to answer everyone's questions on here where they ask about hair and fasting and etc. I was panicking here. I literally thought they forgot my egg yolk, my choline, nutrient dense egg yolk, and then turns out it was just under the truffle. No, I do not eat the glyphosate crackers. Did you know that most grain products are contaminated with pesticides and glyphosate? Which is why cancer rates are so high nowadays. Here's me reviewing the other questions. We talk about plateaus, we talk about helping each other out, different things like that. Now I'm going to deconstruct my steak tartare. It's actually like a pretty decent amount of meat once you deconstruct it because it was like, compressed together before, and then once it's spread out, it's a pretty good amount of meat. 10 out of 10. So delicious. It was kind of chilly out today, but I got hot after, when it's time to eat, I get excited, like really excited. Like, guys, food is my drug of choice. Here's me throwing away the disgusting crouton cracker thing that probably has glyphosate on it and would probably make me infertile if I ate it constantly. And guys, I genuinely crave the same foods every single day. Everyone else on this diet is the same way. We don't crave the junk, the Taco Bell, the cookies, the desserts anymore. We genuinely just crave steak, bone marrow, and egg yolks every day because our body knows that's what's good for us. Guys, raw foods just taste so good. You feel so light after. You feel so fancy. Okay, raw food is meant for the top 1%. Okay, if you are not eating raw foods, you are not elite. So start eating your steak tartares. Now it's time to go with my little napkin purse because I hate carrying purses. They are so heavy. I decided to go to H&M. I kind of hate shopping, but I need clothes, and H&M is like a safe place where I feel like everything is just like basic and whatever. So I picked out these 3 shirts. Turns out they're really ugly because I don't know how to shop. Like, I literally just wear very basic clothes. All that I really care about is that it's cotton and not freaking recycled polyester, which is like wearing a garbage bag on your body, which will seep into your skin. The chemicals in that plastic shirt will seep into your skin. So this little scarf thing was cute, and then it turned into a head scarf while I was trying to take it off, but I didn't like it that much. And then why did I pick this out? I look like Dobby from Harry Potter. Anyway, let's leave because I hate shopping and it drains me more than working out does. And here I was just thinking about how there's probably so many EMFs in this mall, but because we are on the raw diet, we are protected from all harm at much higher rates than everyone else. Now, leaving with a belly full of steak tartare. The escalator was broken, which is great because I got to warm up my quads. Oh my gosh. So this bakery used to have a chokehold on me in my fatso days. I was so addicted. I'd get like 3 croissants, 2 cookies, eat them at once, and then get a slice of pizza too. Now I just look at it and feel nothing because I'm free of food addiction because I only eat the proper human diet. We are at my gym now. Look at how cool the lobby is. Very Patrick Bateman kind of vibe. I like to press elevator buttons with a little hook finger because you don't know who's touched it, you know? The plan for today is working out quads, glutes, and hamstrings. I'm just going to do 4 machines, maybe 3. Just going to leave my little napkin purse in the locker room. It's just my iPad in there. Now we are going to do a fit check. Both of these are from Brandy because everything is cotton and made in Europe. Now we are going to get a protein shake and an energy drink so that I can ensure that I have kidney failure and liver failure and get PCOS. JK, we are just getting the water. Don't touch any of these. They're all BS. They're all useless. Even the coconut water. It's just sugar water. You don't need it. You produce your own carbs. You produce your own glycogen. Stop consuming it exogenously and you'll have all the energy you need without having to eat carbs every hour, you know? I just love Evian bottles too. Like, isn't it so aesthetically pleasing to look at? Like, I feel hydrated just looking at the water bottle. I'm about to go on a little bit of a rant here, so stay tuned for my rant, but this is just the stretching room. We're going to do a couple stretches, and here is the view. Just a couple palm trees at this hotel. That black thing is kind of ugly, but pretty gloomy out today, which is fun because it gets way too hot in Miami.
Oh my god, guys, also, I saw this post by this other influencer that I follow, something about 80-20 rule, or like, you know, don't cut out everything from your diet because it's too restrictive. But you know what's so restrictive? Getting PCOS and being restricted of creating a family because your hormones are wrecked. Recently, I've been seeing so many girls getting PCOS. It is the saddest thing, most upsetting thing ever. And it's especially a hormonal issue that takes away your beauty. You start growing chin hairs, you get terrible cystic acne, you start gaining weight in manly areas like your stomach and your arms because you have higher testosterone, your voice deepens, you literally are basically turning into a man is what it is. And it is so sad to see because if this, 80-20, everything in moderation, let's just have a little bit of what we want and try to restrict and blah, 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 we would not be getting PCOS. PCOS happens due to a high carb diet, nothing else. It's not something in your genetics. It's not blah, blah, blah. It is quite literally your diet, that simple, but because you're eating protein, overnight oatmeal, and all these other stupid things that these influencers suggest, and then you have some chips now, and then you have some dessert now, and then your body is like, I've had enough. You know what? We're going to give you a hormonal issue so that you cannot reproduce because you don't know how to eat healthy, so we're going to punish you. That's what your body does. That is why this diet is the opposite of restriction. You are only eating the proper human diet. The only foods that your body thrives on while cutting out everything that literally destroys and damages your cells. That bag of Takis literally destroys your cells. Did you see my reaction to TikTok where I showed you that girl who was like eating a bag of Takis and she's like, oh, I won't get cancer, and then boom, she got cancer? Guys, this stuff isn't a joke. Why do you need to moderate actual poison? It is not doing anything good for your body. Oh, but I miss out on family events and I, can't enjoy life if I'm not eating these toxic, poisonous foods. Well, guess what? You're not going to be able to enjoy life when you go on meds early, when you get these health issues. You think it won't be you, but if you keep eating that crap, one day it will be you, and one day you will regret not taking my advice. I'm telling you right now, the younger you are, the younger you start the proper human diet, the healthier you will be. Recently, I think I showed you before, but one of our community members, she posted about how she got her period back. Rhiannon, another community member, she had ovarian cysts the size of an orange that shrunk in 3 weeks on our diet when registered dietitians were giving her a meal prep, like a meal plan. Registered, right? They went to school and university and they did all this reading and learning to become professional nutritionists, and they gave her a diet that made her symptoms worse, that did not help her in any shape whatsoever. So yeah, guys, don't even get me started on that 80-20, let me have my sweets, let me have this and that, because the majority of the population cannot do moderation, okay? We go crazy, we eat it all, okay? And that's how I was too. There would be days where I would eat like an entire cake all by myself. Like I would do crazy stuff like that because the moderation doesn't work. As soon as that sugar hits my tongue, as soon as those carbs hit my tongue, here's how carbs work. They lower your leptin, which is your satiety hormone, and increase ghrelin, which is your hunger hormone. hormone. They literally shut down your satiety hormone, which means you're not going to feel full and satisfied, which is why you can eat a whole bag of chips, but with a steak, you're full after a while. In fact, when you have too much animal fat, too much bone marrow, too much butter, you get queasy. You're like, that's enough. And that was especially the most shocking part for me. When I started loading up on the animal fats, especially raw, I got nauseous for the first time in my life eating food. I could eat an entire cake, not get nauseous, but animal fats are so nutrient dense that once you have enough of it, you start to feel like you can chill out because your satiety hormones are working perfectly fine because there's no carbs to mess up that signal in your body and brain. So yeah, guys, listen to my advice. Cut it all out. Cut it all out cold turkey. You don't need it. You're sure it's gonna be hard for a week or two, saying bye to the cookies, saying bye to the ice cream, saying bye to the poisonous foods that literally make you go bald and break out your skin. But after a while, the proper human diet, you crave nothing but the proper human diet, okay? Like I showed you in that bakery before, the Rosetta Bakery, I look at those sweets now and I feel nothing. It is like looking at flowers. It's like, wow, what a beautiful work of art these pastries are. I would never eat them though. This is not human food. I only want a steak. I only want tartare. That's all I crave. And that's all you will crave when you join our community and you are with a group of people that are on the same path as you, same diet as you, and we are not brainwashed into eating crap in moderation. So I don't know if I'm gonna record while I do the workout, because guys, it's like busy today. I don't know why I chose a Saturday to do this freaking vlog. Why didn't I do like a Monday or something? I was like, let me choose the busiest day of the week in Brickell, which is Saturday. And every time I had to like whip out my phone to film a little clip, oh my gosh, I just, you know how it is when you have to like take a selfie or whatever. It's super awkward. But yeah, right now I just did some stretches. I don't want to show them because it's kind of like, I don't know, I feel like it's, you know what I mean? I'll tell you what I did. I did like the downward dog, the child's pose, like that thingy. And then when you sit like butterflies, what they call it, when you like sit with your legs open and like try to like stretch your hip joints and whatever. It's just like basic stretches, you know, because I notice when I don't do them, I get like sharp pains in my leg muscles. All I'm doing today is leg press, leg extension, some calves, and I'm out. You need to work out more, do more muscle. Like you don't have to do that much. Just walk a ton. Well, not a ton, just like 10 to 15, maybe 20K steps a day. To lean out is what you need. If you want that tiny little waist, what you need is steps. And then for active tissue that keeps you metabolically healthy is muscles, and I like to store most of that muscle tissue in my legs and my quads and my hamstrings, my glutes. I need some more on my calves though. So yeah, I kind of stopped doing upper body. My upper body used to be very, very bulky. Like I looked like a wrestler, and here's the thing. If you gain even a bit of body fat when you already have big muscular arms, they just look even bigger. So yeah, the only way I got these little stick arms that I love is by chilling out on the weights. My period improved, my cycle improved, my energy improved. I slept like a baby because I wasn't constantly wrecking my nervous system every day in the gym, doing like shoulder pushes and chest presses. Like I'm not a man, you know? That steak tartare, by the way, was so good. So good. And then, yeah, so it's kind of cold out today also, which I love. Like I love being able to wear a jacket. It's so fun. So yeah, that's me right now. Look at how long my hair is. All thanks to the diet, of course, and thanks to beef tallow hair masks. And for the color, obviously hasn't been sunny out recently, so my roots are starting to show. But when the UV is around like 7, 8, I get my sun bleaching spray sprayed on my roots, and they go sit out in the sun. And beautiful blonde hair, that's it. Also, I wish I ordered some oysters. I don't know why I forgot to. Their oysters are really good, and oysters are full of zinc, full of calcium, full of so many minerals that you are probably deficient in. I don't know if I'm gonna go back to get oysters after, maybe not, because I told my dad to take a steak out of the fridge, and I'm planning on eating it. It is a T-bone steak. It's like all over a pound, I think. But yeah, today's gonna be a really good workout day, leg workout day. And then I'm gonna replenish the micro tears that I create in my muscles with the T-bone steak.
I don't know what kind of engineer designed this leg press, but it is the best one I've used in my entire life. I only feel it in my glutes. I also think that's because since my glutes have grown since I started working out, the bigger the muscle is, the more mind-muscle connection you have with the muscle, so you can feel it better when you train. But the secret here, okay, the secret to actually building muscle, you don't have to ego lift 300 pounds and break your spine, okay? A lighter, moderate weight with very slow reps, because when those reps are slow, you feel it. You really feel it in those muscles. You create those micro tears. That is what's going to allow your muscles to grow. I was going to balance the leg press, the phone on my leg press, but it didn't work. And then I'm going to do, I think they're called back extensions now. Little emoji there to, you know, it's a bit too much. And then I just finished it off with the plate. But this was me at the end of my workout, so I was already too tired to show you a full set. Now I'm going to do 3 miles on the treadmill while I TikTok and scroll. When I'm TikTok scrolling on the treadmill, I feel like an hour goes by in 5 minutes, you know, and I just watch supermodels and I notice a lot of things, you know, a lot of noticing. Treadmill time is my meditative manifestation visualization time period, because my entire feed consists of beautiful people I aspire to look like, motivating people. I just feel like I have my life together when I am on that treadmill. I feel so good about myself after. I feel amazing. Just, you know, if you hate walking, I see some people that like stare at the screen while they do their steps. I'm like, what are you doing? Are you okay? How can you just stare at the screen? Of course you're only going to do it for 10 minutes if you're staring at the screen. So now we are done. We got in the 3 miles and we are leaving, and we are about to go somewhere super exciting. Oh wait, after this. So right now this is like a little lounge office area. This is where I like to have my client calls, check-ins, answer questions in the community. They have the cutest little tables ever, and I'm about to show you some of the insane results that we have had in our community that I highly suggest you join, because it is the only community that will ever help you. Lila is literally crying because she regained her period on our protocol while losing weight. In 20 days, look at what one of our clients achieved, Rihanna. She won the free lifetime membership for our competition. Her PCOS symptoms were gone, acne was cleared. And then, so here's the thing, this diet is like Ozempic, because when you are running on your own fat, you don't feel the need to eat every 5 seconds. You don't feel the need to binge eat. You just eat the proper human diet, and then you use your own fat stores, and you are good to go. And then, guys, just look at her tiny little waist. Beautiful. And then just look at her before and after. Isn't that insane? Look at the skin quality. Look at the leaning out of her face. So proud of her. 4.5 pounds in 2 days, you know, average day in the community. And then, of course, her transformation is one of the craziest I've ever seen. Look at that. Those are 2 different people. 2 different people. So don't let them tell you that food doesn't matter. No, you cannot achieve this only through a calorie deficit, because a lot of people on a calorie deficit look like crackheads. So this is Rhiannon. She actually won the $200 competition. She has some insane results. She had ovarian cysts. This is still Rhiannon, by the way. She lost 17 pounds on the 3-week protocol, guys. She had cysts, ovarian cysts, the size of an orange. And her registered, I think I already talked about this before, but yeah, her registered dietitian literally did not fix the issue for her. It only went away when she joined the community in 3 weeks. And then Izzy's tooth enamel rebuilt itself on this diet. Do you see that? Guys, your teeth are built from your gut, okay? So cavities don't just appear because you've been eating too much chocolate. They appear because your gut is growing the kind of bacteria that causes your teeth to decay, because your saliva is a product of your gut microbiome. So your teeth health is not dependent on how often you brush it. It is dependent on your diet, which is why a lot of African tribes, or just tribes around the world that don't have access to toothbrushes or whatever, if they're eating the proper human diet, they have flawless teeth. Another insane transformation by Nick. Incredible. Another lovely community member showing off her 6-pack. 9 pounds gone in 9 days, guys. No other protocol can do this. Eye color lightening from Gigi, because when you detox the body, toxicities show up in your eyeballs. So when you are no longer eating the foods that cause your body to be in a toxic state, you will literally have lighter, glowier, shinier eyes. And we all know that the foods we are eating, the raw foods that we are eating, are foods that the top 1% serve on their yacht parties, while the average NPC says that raw foods are dangerous. So now it's time to go. Walking down the steps, I got a little dizzy doing this because I was staring at my phone and I almost fell. So now I'm taking you to the market section of the restaurant I just ate at. So they have this cute little market section. I love perusing in here. They have all these like cool canned fishes. I love reading the ingredients and seeing there's sunflower oil in the fish. Disgusting, gross. Some truffle sauce, and then I like to read the ingredients of the chocolates and stuff, because these are like healthier chocolate. I still wouldn't eat chocolate, but I just like looking at how pretty they are. You know, it's just like looking at a flower. Like, how gorgeous is it? I would never eat it because it is not human food, but how pretty. And then cute little tiny raw honey bottles. I also don't advise you eat honey because it is just glycation in a bottle, just concentrated fructose, nothing in there that's beneficial for you. And then raw cheeses, some aged meats. They look so good. I'm getting hungry looking at this, actually. Oh, and then they were serving ribeyes. Like, usually this little section only has like carpaccio and prosciutto and stuff, but they put out oh, and this is, I forgot what kind of fish it was. I think it was I forgot what kind of fish it was, but I think I bought one of the ribeyes, because they usually don't have ribeyes, so I was like in shock. And then this little cafe, look at the part that says healthy shot, and it's literally toxic turmeric.
Stay carnivore, guys.
You heard the boss. So now I'm just on my way home after a fun day out, and I don't know why I'm making that face, but here's my dad showing off his guns, his biceps. He has perfect blood test results every time at 58 because of raw carnivore. His back pain is gone, his cholesterol levels are perfect, his high blood pressure went away. Oh, look at the beautiful cell towers, the 5G EMF radiation cell towers. But guys, if you live near like a 5G cell tower, move out immediately because you will get cancer in a few years. So try to stay away from those electric power lines as often as possible. And then here's our drive home. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. I love you all so much. Please leave a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe.